We insert the distance at 30 meters. Select the feature and accept. Our 30-meter safety margin enables us to see this section of the plot has been invaded. Let us draw this section of polyline in layer 0 and delete the contour we have placed at an equidistance. Using the plot tools, we can now segregate or divide this plot. How? By going to the MDT plots, divide by polyline command and selecting the plot. We then right-click and select the polyline in layer 0 as the cut feature, and we will automatically see how plot number 1 has been divided into two subplots. This surface as number 2 and this surface as number 3. Well, our works management or technical office can prepare a plan for the property. The plot tools feature a complementary tool to help us in the representation of this division, for example. So as not to overload this sketch, we can go MDT, Plots, Export the GML. Why? Because we can validate this land registry division in order to facilitate customer and owner management by selecting the objects we wish to export, which in this case is the division. We then right-click, assign a location, and accept. We will now be asked to specify the coordinate system to which we wish to export the plot. We are in ETRS 89, the system in force in this country in time zone 30, UTM time zone 30 north. We accept, and the system is generated. We can now go to a new sketch under MDT, Plots, Import GML, where we have subplots 2 and 3. We now select both at the same time, open them, and we will be asked for a text height once again. Let us give a text height of 1.20. The land registry system is now asking for certification and geolocation data. We use a tool in MDT, Plots, Dimension to do this. We select a plot and are then shown what data we wish to include in our plan. We can include a number of vertices by default, their respective X and Y coordinates, and we are given the option of including the length of the sides and the inner and outer angles of the plot. We are going to include vertices and X and Y coordinates by default, with a text height of 1.20 once again. We then accept and are asked for a point to insert our table of results. And as you can see, we now have the vertices and different points comprising plot 1. We now only need to prepare a plan and make it a little more presentable. Well, we can also edit the plot using the MDT, Plots, Edit Plot command to fill in the land registry or owner reference and the date as the purchase plot comment. The next step, as we have said, would be to place the two GML files in the land registry platform in order to proceed with the land registry validation. This process, as we have previously mentioned, can be included in the course as a download reference in our technical notes, in which the complete process is described.